Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. And while my modded version here is loading up, which is gonna take a while, I'm gonna just talk about what mods I'm going to use. So let's start off. We've got Benign Aerospace, which pretty much adds a bunch of airplane parts. Then cargo bays and some science equipment that pretty much fuses together all the single science experiments that we have in the base game. Also included in that I have the fixes for 0.23. where you can use the you can remove the data from the experiments, and also the fix for the Saber engine, which is pretty much the same as a Rapier, pretty much the real life equivalent to that. Then we have environmental visual enhancements, which adds, well, pretty much just better looking planets and clouds on Kerbin and Eve and Duna and Lathe and Jewel, I think, too. Those are volumetric clouds, so they actually feel like clouds when you go through them. Along with that, better atmospheres, which improves all of that even more. And distant object enhancement, which makes the planets actually visible from Kerbin, the other planets, as little star-like dots, pretty much like the planets in our solar system look like from Earth. Then we've got hot rockets. Hot rockets is adding better graphical effects on the engine exhaust. Along with that, cool rockets, which adds cryo effects. So pre-launch, like clouds that come out of the engine nozzles, and also ice bits flying off the tanks on start. I'm gonna show all of that to you, of course, in this video. Then Kerbal Engineere Redux, which of course gives us a lot of information about our vessel. Like it, for instance, shows us how our thrust to weight ratio is on a lander that we're, for instance, gonna send to let's say Tylo, where we need a lot of delta V to get back up, and yeah, stuff like that. Also, it shows us a lot of useful information during the flight. Then my game has loaded up, almost. We have Kerbal Attachment System, which is a mod that allows Kerbals to attach parts to ships on EVA. Then we've got Procedural Fairings. Not that I'm using any aerodynamic mods, but I do want my rockets to look more realistic. Then we've got Kerbal Joint Reinforcement. Does exactly what it sounds like. It reinforces the joints. Some of that is was fixed in 0.23.5 anyway. But yeah, Kerbal Joint Reinforcement really makes it even better. Then, of course, with all the visual stuff, I've got Active Texture Management, which pretty much makes this runnable on the 32-bit limitation on memory. Then I've got an IVA view for the Mark II cockpit, because I just wanted to look out of there. We've got Universe Replacer, which is, for instance, for these nice textures of the spacesuits. Also, it adds better textures to the planets. Holy lag, Batman. Whatever that was. I'm just gonna go into this and show you the rest real quick. We've got universal docking ports, which adds one 3.7 meter ports and two ports that can dock to any other port. Yeah, there you see the clouds. Look pretty nice. I actually gotta do something each time I load this up, unfortunately. Because for some reason, this does not save. Well. Environmental visual enhancements and better atmospheres both will both have upcoming updates, so those will be updated during our career here. We're of course now in a sandbox mode, just so I can show off some stuff. Then we've got the M22 Parts Pack, which is another pack with a bunch of 3.7 meter parts. Aerojet Kerbodyne, another pack with 3.7 meter parts. Taurus Parts, which also has some 3.7 meter parts. The toolbar up here for one, of course, distant object enhancement, which must be set up from here. And of course Kerbal Engineere and stuff like that. Also the docking alignment indicator works with that, which is a little window that has better docking alignment than the nav wall. Time control, which is a mod that can fix the FPS rate, at least on not so part heavy ships. By just slowing the game down a little bit and not starting to lag. It's an improvement to what's already in the game, but it's not perfect either. And also Kerbal alarm clock, which I'm gonna have to set up for the launch windows, but yeah, that's also gonna work with this toolbar. And yeah, that's it. That's all in all 21 mods. And we are here in the spaceplane hangar, and I'm gonna just load up a little thing, a little mech thingy. Cool rockets and hot rockets test. Yeah, that's that thing. We're just gonna launch this, and we're gonna look at this at the launch pad or the runway. This is gonna take a while, of course, because you know, all those textures need a while to load in. And we've got a lot more textures than normal standard Kerbal Space program has. So this right here, oh god. Those were the ice bits. Those should actually only launch off like that on launch. Yeah, as you see, yeah, that's stopping here because it thinks it already started. Oh, great. As you see, we've got dark storm clouds. We don't have weather yet. That's unfortunate, but yeah. So all of these liquid engines have nice cryo effects, as you just saw. This look really nice. You're gonna see all of that throughout the career mode. And yeah, we're pretty much gonna... I don't know if I want to set this up like that, but hello? God damn it. Release that clamp, for fuck's sake. Yeah, and now to the hot rockets part. Look at the nice engine effects on the booster. That looks so much better. Then release that clamp. Release that clamp. Same effect pretty much. Activate engine. See? Decouple. That was the decoupler. Looks pretty nice. No? See what a smoke cloud that leaves. That's much more realistic than what well, actually, this long smoke cloud is not realistic anymore. You can stop. Yeah, I think they don't actually have an end to that. After, I mean, if you actually fly the rocket, after a while it disappears. Yeah, because it despawns. Because it's out of range. Pretty much the same thing here. I kind of want to set this up to be released when I want it. I should have done that in advance, probably. So, yeah. We're just gonna live with it, I guess. I could have probably just made them a little bit less powerful. That's of course the NASA booster. Also pretty nice effects. Also updated to the ones that are actually in the core game. And then we come to the more usable thing here. Also, yeah, the Cool Rockets thing has kind of a debug menu that's gonna show up when you click a engine. But yeah, we're gonna throttle up, activate that engine. See that? Pretty cool, huh? And good thing is we can just, yeah, by the way, these are the 3.7 meter units that are there for the control units. Okay, activate that engine. The big NASA engine, the engine cluster. Same blue flames that the boosters had. Look pretty nice, if you ask me. We're not gonna see these, of course, till later in the year mode. Since we're not gonna be able to unlock these very early. That would be too overpowered anyway. They are overpowered as is, so yeah. Get rid of that. Oh god. I think my time control is slowing me down. Yeah, we're at 1/2. Because I kinda... I wanted to keep the FPS at... Wow. Stop that. At 10. I'm just gonna stop the FPS keeper. And timescale 1? Yeah, the FPS keeper is not really doing me much of a favor here. unfortunately, because I'm still above the FPS that I wanted originally. So yeah. That thing is experimental, so I'm probably not gonna use it much. What else I'm gonna use this for? You can control the warp rate and the altitudes at which you can warp like that. So I like that a lot, because we're probably gonna need that. Oh yeah, and if you want to see a Kerbal alarm clock, right now there are no alarms because I didn't add any. And docking alignment won't work because we don't have any docking ports on this. Anyway, activate that engine. That looks way better as well, as you see. Much more like fire actually, and less like whatever it is that it looks like in the core game. Okay, actually, let's just do this with shutdown engine, so I don't have to throttle up each time. Release that, and decouple. Okay, Rapier engine, of course. Those were the engines added in 0.23 that made this mod pretty much possible, because this was the first one to actually have stock. Activate. Have these effects as stock thing. Also, we can of course toggle the mode to be on this. That still works, and those, I don't know if those actually have a different thrust. I think this does look pretty much like the original. I didn't really know how. I don't really know which ones didn't actually get any effects. Okay, that's the mainsail engine. You know the engine very well. What you don't know yet is this nice new, with a light tint of green. I like that. Looks very nice, in my opinion. Gonna also get rid of this. Come on. You don't want to know how long it took me to actually set this up. Okay, same here for the skipper engine. That's pretty much the same effect as the mainsail, just a little bit smaller. Come on. And decouple. Yeah, Poodle engine has a pretty nice new effect that looks like this. Looks more like the... yeah, like it's not really thrusting much. Release that, and decouple that. Yeah, what's also in one mod pack, I don't even remember in which one, we have bigger Sapatrons, as you see here. Those have more solid fuel, and I don't actually know if they have more thrust. Those have 18 kilonewtons, those have 36, yeah, they have. Same particle effects as always, I think. Also, I don't think these have any new stuff. Those look pretty much like always. Also, those radial mounted engines. I think they always looked like this, so yeah. And goodbye. The Aerospike has a pretty nice new effect. Like a blue cone coming out of it. I like that a lot. Aerospike, of course, being a rocket engine that's very efficient inside atmosphere. And if it wasn't for the Rapier, that would be the one engine that you want on SSTOs. Yeah, the turbojet engine has a nice blue flame too. Looks more like an actual jet exhaust. Okay, decouple that. The normal jet engine also looking much more like an actual jet engine. Like those a lot. Go down. I'm sorry. The LV909. Activate engine. Also, nice new effect. With a little bit of a longer flame that fades out. Shut that down again, thank you. And get rid of that, thank you. And decouple. Then, of course, the LVT-45 engine, which is the one with vector thrusting. Activate. We've got there a pretty nice thing with smoke and stuff. Like that a lot. Shut that down again. Goodbye. Release. Release. And boom. Then the atomic engine. We all know that by now, of course. Activate that. That has a nice red flare coming out of it. See that? I think like that you can see it properly, I think. That's pretty nice. Looks better than the effect that the stock game uses on this. Okay. Last one of the big engines is the LVT-30, which is the one that doesn't have a vector thrustering. That's the same effect as the LVT-45, pretty much. So, because they are pretty much the same engine. Just, yeah. And this little thing here, I don't think gets any new stuff because that looks pretty much the same. Anyway, so we're gonna try to launch this to see the clouds from above, so to say. I do have to steer against it a little bit because the thing is kind of out of balance here. Oh god, even with SAS this is not really nice to do. But yeah, as you see, as we come up into the clouds, if we come up into the clouds, hello? Yeah? Ah, that's better. Oh god. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna come up into the clouds with that. I think we're just actually gonna go back to the space plane hangar and start an actual flight with a plane for that. We've got some stuff here. Oh. We cannot... Okay. We cannot revert flight. I think I'm gonna have to... okay. That's nice. Leave anyway. Okay, I'm gonna have to make oh god, really? Can't even do that. Then let me just crash that thing. Maybe I can go back then. Revert to no. Tracking station, space center. Okay, that's bad. Why does that not work? Yeah. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, we have a bug. Wait, let me actually find a thing here that has an engine. There we go. And cut that engine. Try to soft land this thing, pretty much, and try to recover it. Maybe that works. That's pretty bad. Control from here. Thank you. From where were you controlling? Okay. Stay. Recover vessel. That's not working either. Okay. I am confused why, but then we will probably just have to leave anyway. Why can I not get out of there? Okay, that's probably something in the save file that I need to fix. Can revert flight is probably set to no or false. I don't know why. At least we're at 69 meters. Yeah, but the rest of this of the modifications are probably something for the look at that. I can of course zoom out into the clouds. Do they look cool or do they look cool? And from above, you don't see shit if you come down in a plane. Oh yeah, by the way, that's I think that is, yeah, that's a little bit of a glitch here where the where if at a certain angle you see the atmosphere having a sharp edge. It should look like this on each. I don't actually know which setting I need to alter to make this look like this. I mean, this looks pretty cool the way it is. Anyway, so as you just saw, I think that's Joule in the distance there. I don't see any of the other planets, unfortunately. Yeah. Anyway, rest of this, as I said, in the next episode. Unfortunately, since I cannot really do anything here. That's bad. I'd really like to know what's causing that. Anyway, I'll need to take a look at that anyway. Till next time, I'd say like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and my name is WWEdeadman. Bye!